The Boy Wizard is back, and this is Secrets and Magic, the show that takes you exclusively backstage to reveal how Merlin's made. Tonight, we speak and spell with Mackenzie Crook.
I got to memorise this old English spell. I can't get it into my head.
We look back at some magical moments.
No one's like you, Merlin.
Plus, we saddle up to take a sneaky peek at the brand new series.
It's fast, it's violent, it's dangerous. It's going to be some of the best action that's been in the show so far.
I want you to kill Arthur Pendragon.
It's going to be a bit of a blockbuster. How on earth are they going to fit all this into 45 minutes?
I didn't think it could get much bigger than last season, but it has got bigger. It's huge!
All this and more on Merlin, Secrets and Magic. In April 2009, cast and crew of the BBC Wales hit drama Merlin made their return to France to film the opening episode of Series 2.
It's completely like having the sort of family back again, you know. I think everybody's just such a tight-knit group and know how to work well together. It definitely feels very much like coming home again.
You sort of fall back into it quite easily. Myself and Colin get on really well. We have quite a good bit of banter. We saw each other a bit over the course of the break and then came back to filming and it was kind of, you know, the same again.
Morning, Colin. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Welcome to Camelot.
It's so good to be back. I had a great time in the first series, but this time round it just seems to be even better for some reason. Partly maybe being in France in the sunshine, and we've got, you know, a lot closer over time, and so it is sort of like being back in a family.
To come back now, to have the show come out, to have people like it, there's an extra swagger in your walk, you know, and it's fun.
But with a new series to shoot, there's certainly no time to waste. And for Merlin's main stars, filming the new series is something they've been looking forward to.
The stories that have come up are just even bigger and better, and we're all just genuinely very excited about it.
It's very dramatic, very emotional. There's a lot of story left to tell.
I think the special effects team are going to have their work cut out because there's a lot of action and there's a lot of magic.
Well, you heard it here first. Merlin Series 2 promises to be bigger, better, more emotional and more action-packed than ever before. And with magic in the air, it seems that Camelot's still a perilous place for the young Prince Arthur. Welcome to Secrets and Magic, the series that takes you behind the scenes to show you how Merlin's made. Today we trot over to France to see some incredible four-legged filming.
When you're there and watching it, it's like, the speed of it is unbelievable. Oh, boom!
There's also some horsing around from assassin Adrian Lester. Plus we look at what happened when Gwen got saddled with the ungrateful prince.
It's always funny doing kisses with your mates.
All this and more on Merlin, Secrets and Magic.
Please. 751, take 1A camera.
Today, it really is the case of lights, camera and action, as the cast and crew of hit show Merlin are on the set to make another belting episode.
It was so frustrating watching it because it looked like so much fun.
It's incredible little horses and great horsemen. They weren't pulling any punches.
They're just incredible, and they seem like they're just made of lead or something. They don't seem to get injured.
These guys are just, they're nutters, absolute nutters, but amazing at what they do.
It's completely 100% real, because you are genuinely shocked and amazed and blown away by what's happening.
Oh, boom!
And when you see a guy fall off and get dragged by the strip, they do it, and then they get up and they're grand. Do it again. It's unbelievable. They are fantastic.
It's just incredible to watch these French guys who are crazy, I have to say, absolutely crazy.
At the very beginning of Merlin, the ambition was to make it like mini movies, that each episode feels like an action-adventure movie.
We wanted it to have some of the production values and excitement of, you know, Hollywood movies. I know that's very bold and ambitious, but that's genuinely where we began.
When we started Series 1, we didn't think we would pull it off, but we thought, let's go, because if we fail, we will fail spectacularly. And we did pull it off.
You told me I would not see you again.
Second series are the best. They're the best to do. I think you get a chance to do everything a little bit better and a little bit bigger than you did before.
So in the first series, when we did the tournament in episode 2, we were going to do jousting, but we thought, well, jousting's absolutely impossible to do. It's too expensive. We don't have enough time. So let's just forget it. This year we thought, let's do jousting.
And that bold decision brought them back to France. Coming up on Merlin's Secrets and Magic, we go down to the woods to meet the mysterious druid chief, the name Salmon, Colin Salmon.
How do you do?
On a break from Bond, he's set up camp in Camelot and loving it.
But it's a real honour to come and do some Merlin.
Magic isn't a dark art that must be shrouded in secrecy.
He's made friends with Morgana, but what will that mean for the future?
She's the ticking time bomb of the show.
Merlin's decision not to tell Morgana about his powers is huge.
She can walk the walk and talk the talk, and after tonight, all eyes are on the magical Morgana. On the location of BBC drama series Merlin, there's a storm brewing, but it's not the weather that's concerning Camelot. For the filming of this latest mythical adventure, the rain may have cleared, but there's still magic in the air.
Action! Here we are in Puzzlewood, filming druid scenes for Act 3. Running around, somewhat just back and forth, with a lot of dogs. Where are the dogs? I don't know where the dogs are gone. Anyway, there's the camp. And we're just setting up a shot. There's Dale. Setting up well. I don't know if I'm actually causing a bit of a distraction, actually. I was trying to do it silly.
Yeah, we're about ready to turn over, Bradley, when you finish.
Oh, okay. I'll see you in a bit.
The search is on, and for Morgana, that means a long-awaited magical mystery tour.
These forests are dangerous. What brings you so far from Camelot?
I was searching for answers.
When you first meet Morgana in Series 1, she's a spoiled princess. She knows she's the femme fatale. She knows she's the first lady of Camelot, and she's quite manipulative of men. She knows what she needs to do in order to get what it is that she wants.
God have mercy.
And she's no shame in doing that. She is an opinionated princess. She's a modern mind in a period body. She's not your usual shy, retiring, medieval girl.
It's not every day a girl gets to save her prince.
I wouldn't say I needed exactly saving. I'm sure I would have thought of something.
So you're too proud to admit you were saved by a girl?
The Morgana of our first series was a fiery, rebellious, but ultimately very good person.
What have these people done to you? Why are you so full of hate?
It's like that classic.
1290, take 1A camera.
Welcome to Secrets and Magic, the series that goes behind the scenes to reveal how Merlin's made. Coming up, we chart the rise and rise of Gwen, a merry maid who's getting lots of male attention.
I have some men fighting over me, which is quite fun.
And look, the boy is back in town. We speak a lot with Lancelot.
It's good to see everyone and see that they all seem to still be having a lot of fun.
All this and more on Merlin's Secrets and Magic. Trapped behind bars, soon to be wolfed down by a wilderin, and with two dashing heroes fighting to save her. Yeah, just another day in the life of Gwen, the simple servant who's become a main attraction.
Yeah, I guess she does get all the guys, yeah. Which is kind of strange, because she would never have considered herself to be a vamp or, you know, even attractive to the opposite sex.
She gets all the men. She has snogged everyone. It's not fair.
But way back when we first said hello to the lowly Gwen, it was a very different story.
She's a very sweet girl, quite selfless, tends to generally think of other people before herself. But also has a very noble heart.
You frightened?
Not in the slightest. Tends to kind of speak her mind sort of accidentally.
Why didn't you say something?
You shouldn't need to be told to think of someone other than yourself. You're not a child. As we all know, one day Guinevere will be queen. In series 1, there's not really much to suggest that you would imagine her as queen.
She looks great, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Some people are just born to be queen. Not that I'd want to be her. Who'd want to marry Arthur?
Perhaps in series 2 she's begun to grow a little bit more as a woman and just in character.
Do not flatter yourself. I'm not your guest. I am your prisoner.
As you wish.
It's just exciting to see where she's going to go and how she's going to get there, sort of thing. You know, maybe you can kind of see a bit of the inner queen emerging, but still she's got that sort of humbleness that, you know, you can't really imagine her kind of commanding necessarily. And to go from where she is now to there is like, it's, you know, it'd be great fun to kind of to find that.
Though there was definitely something commanding about Angel herself, and when she first auditioned for the role of Gwen, she caught the eye of the producers from the get-go.
We'd seen an awful lot of actresses for Gwen, and we were getting right down to literally sort of 3 days before we were about to do the read-through and the filming, and we still hadn't cast her. And
welcome to Secrets and Magic, the series that goes behind the scenes to reveal how Merlin's made. Coming up, there's a bit of a do as we gatecrash a right royal wedding and witness what it takes to be a troll.
He's very slovenly and hunched over. He's got a funny voice like that. Revolt.
Plus, we see a prosthetics job of monster proportions and find out that not everyone was made up with the makeup.
You see this kind of troll walking down the hallways as you're going to get your lunch, and you're sort of thinking, well, who's not sitting beside me?
All this and more on Merlin Secrets and Magic. Today, there's love in the air on the set of BBC Wales drama Merlin.
Action.
And cast and crew have congregated here to film Camelot's royal wedding. But boy, does the bride have a big secret.
Today we are filming my wedding to Uther Pendragon, and it's a very important day for Lady Katrina, because if she can get through this wedding, she will become Queen of Camelot and then be able to take over the kingdom.
But what inspired the creators to come up with this Katrina and Troll tale?
the great thing about coming back to a second series is because the audience knows the characters, we can explore those characters in more detail now. And just as we wanted to challenge Arthur with falling in love for the first time, we wanted to see a more tender side to Uther. We thought, well, why don't we give him a love interest? And so we were very keen to see a softer side to Uther, a more romantic side. And then we thought, well, why don't we make his wife a troll? As you do. We just thought, well, let's spin it around Uther falling in love with Lady Katrina, this beautiful woman, and we can enjoy the fact that this man of high status, this incredibly powerful, successful king, is being completely duped and is falling in love with this hideous...
He's but a puppet in my hand!
...farty, snotty troll.
Uther meets a woman from his past who was a girl who's now definitely a woman, who he thinks is the most stunning thing he's seen. She's not a replacement for Igraine, but she reminds him that he's a man. I am to marry Lady Katrina tomorrow. We find out that she's not just what she seems to be. She's got another agenda, completely and that Uther falls head over heels in love with it.